What's up, Taiye?
Hey, how
How
you
you
doing?
doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, but how's your well-being? Because this seems like it's a lot.
Yeah, it definitely is. We've been here, I believe, maybe like it's day 28. They kind of start to bleed together after a while. Definitely takes its toll, but I think spirits are high. We're feeling optimistic,
Hmm.
and we're very committed. So, at the end of the day, that's what we all need.
What brought you to this movement in particular? Like your personal reason?
My personal reason for being here, I've had all kinds of negative experiences with the Howard administration even before this year. I transferred here. It's my third year here, and every single year there's been some issue or something has come up that has gotten in the way of my education that has been the responsibility of the administration. And so once this protest started and I heard what it was about and that I could help, I felt the responsibility to do what I could to advocate not just for myself but for people who are maybe in a position where they can't come lend their support or can't come advocate or are afraid of the threats the administration was making to expel students or suspend students, stuff like that. So that's one thing.
All right, so the Blackburn takeover. Why Blackburn? Why not any other place on campus? Why? What I hear a lot of alumni say: why block the entrance of the food? Why not the A building? What makes it significant for you, for the stands to be here at Blackburn?
I think that's exactly why we had to do Blackburn, because it's of such value to the students. And I think the fact that we are, not necessarily occupying the administration building, we're occupying Blackburn, and the students support that. That's what the students want. I think shows the administration, people watching, how much the students support what we're doing. In addition, it's obviously a great strategic location because when you're in the A building and you're not as close to the yard and there's not as much space in front to be able to show, for example, like these tents, right? We have tents all around here from Blackburn. We're able to get tents on the yard of students, of faculty, of alumni sleeping in tents because of what this administration has done to students and has neglected to do for students. So I think in both that sense and in the sense earlier about kind of the symbolism of Blackburn, that all makes it a little more powerful. I think seeing headlines and students coming in for their classes, walking by their peers and their teachers in tents, shows them how seriously this is being taken and that they're being advocated for, and shows everybody else how seriously we take this too.
What's the outcome you want to see from this movement?
I think on a basic level, obviously we want all of our demands met. Those things are tangible things that will help students right now. People who are going through health complications, being hospitalized because of the mold growing in their dorms, because of air filters not having been replaced in 4 years in the middle of a COVID-19 pandemic. We've had students who have pictures of air filtration systems are supposed to be replaced in 2019. So before COVID was even a thing, and that air filtration system still has not been replaced, and we were brought back to those dorms, and they had a year to do that. So I think those things the demands are tangible things that we can do that will do something for students now. But I think in the bigger picture, what I want this to do is to shed a light on the things that are going on at Howard University, how this administration's attitude towards the university has been to the detriment of every stakeholder here, of not just the students, but also the faculty and also the alumni. And I think we've done a good job of showing that because of how forceful and dismissive the administration's reaction has been to us. The fact that we have to sit and occupy this building for coming up on 30 days to see the president, to have him talk to the students. He should be doing that anyway. We shouldn't have to do this for him to talk to us. We shouldn't have to do this to not have mold in our dorms and have our peers hospitalized without insurance and not having to pay medical bills because of this school's negligence. And I think the most important thing is to show people, even despite all of that, despite the fact that the administration has become the biggest obstacle to a lot of us receiving our education, that we still love this school. And I think that says something about how special the community here is, how special the students are, how special the professors are, how special the alumni are, that even those of us that are having to do this, having to sleep, with not just no heat in this building, but with having the air conditioning being run in this building while we're in here, with the electricity cutting off, all that stuff, that we're being forced to do that to even advocate for ourselves, and we still love this school. We're still going here. We still want to graduate from here, and we still value the Howard community. So I think I want people to know that obviously the school is taking a bit of a reputational hit right now, but I think that the fact that we're still here and we still love this school despite these things that we're showing everyone says something even greater about our school.
Yo, you said a lot, and I think it's very important that you said that, because I think what's misunderstood is you guys love the school.
We do.
I still love it.
Well,
I
heart,
because
man.
I love it, right? Like, you love it, right? And that's
Right.
part of the heartache is
Right.
because you love it.
The heartbreak, right?
Yeah.
You spend all this time hearing about the Mecca and Howard and how amazing it is, and you build it up. You know, when you get accepted, oh my God, I'm going to the Mecca. You get here, find out the Mecca doesn't exist because the Howard administration has decided to become an obstacle to you not just achieving academic greatness, but spiritual greatness within the community. And then instead of giving up, instead of being defeated, we express our love for this school by fighting for that and by risking our education. They've threatened us with expulsion, right? I'm a senior. I'm supposed to graduate this year, and I'm applying to law schools right now. So if I get expelled, that throws my whole career path off track. And there are other people who are risking even more than I am here in this building. But we're willing to risk that because of how much we love this school. And because we want to realize the dream of the Mecca, that we were not delivered, that the people who came here before us were not delivered, but that we hope the students who come after us will be delivered. That's why we're here.
Are you trying to be a lawyer?
Yes.
I hope I never personally need you. But I can see you doing great things. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.